Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
And I'm about to be destroyed myself. He got me. He got me, and I'm dead. I was not paying attention. Welcome everybody back to World of Warships. Sorry about that. And today is a little interesting day. Not really. Today we're actually gonna go over the boats and everything. Now that people have been playing it for a while, and just so it can kind of keep you guys up to date. If you're really not a boat or a sailor type of enthusiast, you know, and you may not know what these people are talking about, maybe in the chats, or you know, or your friends are talking about, or who knows, even you know, even if you go on your boats, your friend's boat or your family's boat, you may not know, you know, what they're talking about, and you know, you might be a little confused on, you know, pretty much what they you know, what they mean. So we're gonna start this off really simple, and we're smack dab in the center. Let's do this so you guys can see a little better. And on this side, where my cursor is, this side, it is called the left side, but in the boating world, in the boating industry, it is called the starboard. So left side is starboard. So then, you know, you got to get used to it. It's something, you know, it's just like military time. It's something that you got to get used to saying. If not, you're going to keep saying left side, or the left. Same thing over here, but on this side, it's you know, obviously it's called the right, but this side, wait, no, I'm sorry, I think I messed that up. I think that, yeah, I messed that up. No, I do not want you to do that. No, yeah, that was my bad. My bad, people. My bad. I'm confused now, so I just want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the right information. Bum ba bum bum bum. Yeah, sorry, I'm alrighty. Well, anyways, for whatever reason, I cannot find it. Okay, yeah. So, I am sorry, guys. So this was my mistake. So, starboard. So it's pretty much just how you pronounce it. Star and then board is the right side. So this is the right side. That's starboard, and on the left is port. So this is the port. This is starboard. Port, starboard. This is your bow. This is the bow of your ship, or your bow. It depends on how you pronounce it with your accent. But that's the front of your ship. Also, just something, it's not like it's going to be in here in the game or anything, but the crow's nest. If you ever hear of people saying, get up on the crow's nest, what it is, it's the highest point of the ship. And different ships have different places of them. Some could be up front, some could be in the middle, some could be in the back, but they usually are in the front. And it's the highest point. You see them more on big ships. You don't see them much nowadays because of all the technology. But the older ships, like the Titanic had it. The ships, the pirate ships, they all had crow's nests. And what it means is it's basically, it's like, instead of saying two people are in a bucket, it's like saying two birds are in a nest. So two or one person will be up about here, looking in all directions for any kind of objects that are in the water that could potentially sink the boat, or cause you to hit land, or hit to hit the sand. But also back then, it was also, when there was pirate ships, it was also for them to look and find, their enemies, because they didn't have the technology like they do now. So you had to use your eyes to spot an enemy ship and then yell down to your crew on, which way to go, starboard or port, full steam, on all that. And since we're going on that, full steam means full power. That's basically what it means. Or or in sailor terms, half mast means like half power, so you only use half of the sail. And the other thing is the keel. And the keel, it's kind of hard to tell because we can't go underneath the water here, but it's about here. That's where the keel is. And basically it's like it's a metal rod that connects the propellers. That's where the propellers come out. What do you call it? And then the water line. The water line is where the water is, when the ship is, of course, in the water. So here, the water line will actually, let's zoom in just a little bit. So the water line will be right here. So pretty much at this, depends on the waves and everything, is, at the red. So that's what they mean by water line. So that's just a little, bit, little thing for you guys. Also, if you ever hear somebody say turn hard to starboard, all that means is turn the wheel, or in this case, go all the way to the max, to the right, until you can't turn no more. Same thing with the, if they say hard to port, excuse me guys, when they say hard to port, it means turn all the way to the left, as far as until it won't let you turn no more. So that's pretty much what that means. If I have any more, I'll let you guys know, but until then, we're gonna start this off. I finished this. I started this but have not finished it, so I was just getting destroyed. And Skies and Flames, get 3,500 credits for destroying 10 aircrafts. Well, I'm not in aircrafts yet, so it ain't gonna work. So oh well. But the one thing since our last video, and that was is I'm able to upgrade some of my my skills, as they say. I'm finally able to upgrade them. So that is good. It helps out a little bit. I wish, it really does. But at the same time, it's just like with your XP, for the boats. You only get them when you use that ship. So, for here, for the destroyer, so if I get a point, I can only use it on this Samsung, and I can only use what's available. And then the further you go down, you need, so these are 2, these are 3, these are 4, etc. I haven't seen any 6 ones. But that's what you, and then you go down the line. But you can only use it for that ship. Same thing, as you can see, let's look at my cruiser. And as you can see, I have pretty much this all done. And now I'm just trying to save up points for these. In the aircraft, I will eventually do it, but I don't think at this very moment, because like I said, I'm not fighting any aircrafts yet, even though I would love to, but I think that might be just a little out of my range for now. The Chester, it's not, I don't have a lot. Same thing with the other destroyer. I actually don't have nothing for that, but once again, I'm getting there. You can only do, so much. So, with that being said, let's go on. Actually, let's look at our tech tree. Let's see if we can buy a boat. Let's even buy this Clemson destroyer. No, we cannot. How about let's see if we can buy this Saint. We got St. Louis? No, we don't. Let's see if we can buy the St. Louis. And yes, we can buy the St. Louis, but I really don't want to now. So let's do our cruiser. I always start off in cruiser. It's like a warm up for me, so I get used to the game and all that, and get me warm up. And then after 1 or 2 games, then I will, of course, then I'll, then I'll jump into my other boats. So yeah, but I hope everybody's Monday is doing good. If you've been watching my videos, you'll know that this week is a horrific week for me. We are having our inspection at work this Friday, and that's gonna, that's just gonna take time, and there's still so much to do the next 3 days, and unfortunately I am off this Wednesday, so I really have 2 days to finish my list on what needs to be done, and then help other people, and or I am not going in the center of that, because I already know it's gonna be bad. And really, I that's the one thing I truly hate. I really do. When you have your own teammates shooting at you, it's like you have a chat for a reason, and that's the one thing I do wish that they would add, honestly, is an English server like they did with World of Tanks, because you have these people that play it, and don't get me wrong, I understand it's for everybody, but then you have this language barrier, and a lot of people don't know how to use the square to tell everybody on the map where to, what to look out for, where to go, all that. So a lot of people don't know how to use that. So the only way really you can get someone's attention is by firing at them. But if you fire at them, number one, you can hit them, cause them damage, and now you're, now they're gonna be mad at you. But also, that couple of that couple of couple of health on your ship could have saved you from being destroyed. You know what I'm saying? So it is a so it's definitely something that you surprised I didn't cause of this. You hit me. Really? I'm also trying to look so I don't crash into into land. But anyway, so getting back to what I was saying, so it's always, it's always hard. So, but how I see it is look at your, use it. That's, you got it for a reason, use it. But well, I didn't know there was another one. If I would have known that, I would have I was like, what? And I'm about to be destroyed myself. He got me. He got me, and I'm dead. I was not paying attention. Oh my god, that was horrible. So, what you can do. But anyway, so even I have to say, even if you don't know English that well, at least try. But at least don't shoot. Because you might just miss. And and that's not good. Don't get me wrong, they have changed it. If you do hit your allies, you do lose points and not points, but you do lose coins and XP, but at what cost? So it's it's really up to you. But at least try to communicate. Like right now, this is gonna actually be pretty hectic. Because not that bad. The last game I was in on this one, we had 2 destroyers, 3 battleships, and the rest was cruisers, and it was horrible. It really was horrible. Oh, that's the other thing is, if you did not know, when you hit enter, one way for you to start typing in the messages is when you hit enter. That's when you can start typing, and then you gotta hit enter again to get out of it. You won't be able to turn your ship or lose power if you need it. When you have that chat open. But when you have that chat open, you hit tab, and then it changes to all the players and then just 2 teams. So that's also, if you guys didn't know, which is, I would assume you guys would. So that's what you would do. And as you can see, we are showing a cruiser right off our starboard. Also, it's a little bit tricky for a lot of people to know what it is or what people mean by it. And where's this guy going? He's heading out that way. We actually got two. And that is, if they say, enemy at 1 o'clock, you'd be like, what do you mean by 1 o'clock? So what they mean is, look at your car, your ship, whatever, just like this, and 1 o'clock will be about here. That's your 1 o'clock. So just keep that in mind. I don't think he's in range. Yeah, even though I don't think it's gonna make it. I'm trying to help out my friends here and trying to do a little service here while since I'm up here, You may never know. Trying to help them out. Trying to help them out as much as I can. There you go. That was just... Wow. Oh, come on. You gotta be... How long does it take? Lord Jesus. Like... got you. Got you. Now where's this guy? Let's do full power.
Engine boost activated.
Let's do the smoke for anybody, because I don't know exactly where everybody is. I'm pretty close on dying, so it's like, I really don't want to get stuck and die, because it'd be nice if I can finish this game. He's almost dead himself. He probably has it. There he goes. Okay, let's see what these next guys are. The only thing I kind of don't like, it looks like the ship is more like sliding instead of turning. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I mean, and we won. We have won. Good game, good game. So as you can see, capture the base, causing flood, destroyed, incapacitation, targets hit, and then targets hit with my guns. All this means, just in case if you guys don't know, if you're new to this, once again, it just means you made them, they couldn't use a certain part of their ship until they fixed it. So that could be rudder, that could be the propeller, that could be their guns. So that's basically what it means. And then causing flood is you punched a hole into their ship, and you're causing water seeping in. So that's it. Got 2 hits on them, but we got kind of lucky. The guy got what you call it? Guy got stuck. Once again, I cannot stress this enough to everybody. Pay attention to your mini-map. Yes, I understand that you may be surrounded by 5 enemies, but it ain't gonna do you any good if you slam into an island and number one, get your rudder stuck, and then you really can't move, you know. So always keep, you know, keep your eyes out, and your ears open. Definitely, you know, it warns you before, you know, before you go out. See, now this time we have 3 destroyers, 2 cruisers, and 3 battleships. So this is going to be quite interesting. So this is going to be quite interesting. I'm hauling ass. I'm the type of person that, yes, I'm a lone wolf. I like to go out there alone, and I usually do my best alone. But I'm also not the type that's afraid that asks for assistance or retreat back. But because I got that low wolf mentality, I guess you can say, I tend to stay at the perimeter of the map. To me, it's a little more better. You're not smack dab in the open. Even though, yes, your chances of you being the only one left alive is greater, because people, you know, they tend to go where the smack dab or the heart of the fight is, which is great. But if you don't know how to play, or it's been a while, you know, don't do it, because you're just gonna die. And in reality, if you die too quickly, you're hurting the team. And I'm not the type of person where it's like, oh well, you know, this person, you know, died so quickly. But how I see it is, if they died, you know, or they got sunk, but they got, you know, let's just say 15 kills, or even got enough assists to help us, you know, win the battle, you know, hey, you know, hats off to you. As you can see, this guy just said no carriers at least, and I'm gonna say I haven't had one yet. We got a battleship off our starboard. We actually got 2 in there, but they haven't seen me yet. I'm actually gonna go way out there. 2 battleships, E8 and F8. E8 and F8.
Smoke generator started.
Well, if I'm gonna do that, I guess I better get going.
Smoke screens.
Now I got the battleships cruising on me. Oh my god.
Torpedo, direct fire.
Oh, that was so... Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck me. I knew I should have went after him, but I didn't have no choice. That sucked. I survived those torpedoes, but I could not survive the I could not survive the the onslaught of people just destroying me. I'm the type of person that I like to go in line. That's just how I am. Wow, 10 battleships, holy shit. Just in line. So I start off the far left and I work my way down. And I typically keep playing with the ship until I get destroyed. And then I go on to the next one. So that's typically how I play. And that's so that's how I play. It's just so I'm not. It's more or less for me to get a feel of all the ships out there. So not all my ships, because it always happens. You have that one day where all your ships are in battle still, and you got this one little ship that you haven't touched since you started up the game, and then you're like, well, holy shit, this, I'm not used to this boat. So let's see, I'm actually gonna go right. So in this case, as you can see where it says max, I'll be going boat terms, I'll be going hard starboard. Also, if you guys did not know, where it says Q and E, where it says max, you hit Q and it automatically goes to half. You hit it again, it goes to max. And then same thing, you hit E, it goes to half. You hit E again, and then it goes to max. And if you hit Q on either side, whatever side that arrow on, if you hit the other side once, then it just goes down. So kind of think of it as minus and plus. Just think of it that way. I don't think this ship is moving. Because I surely don't want to get in his way. It doesn't look like it. So I'm gonna tally ho in front of him, and we already got. Now I'm gonna stop right here, kind of. Oh, okay, maybe not. And did not know they were behind the island. They're playing peekaboo with us. But anyway, so that's what I do, and it also gives, it gives the ships, to have, enough, XP and all that. So it's, it's definitely, and why I just cannot hit this guy, like for nothing I can't hit this guy. Oh my god. Come on, come on. Come on, fire the damn gun. Jesus Christ. See what I mean? Because I have the quick time on the other one. I also got a fire. I just got everything going on today, and it's just a clutterfuck. That's all it is. That's all it is right now. It's just a huge bunch of fucking clutterfuck. Come on, aim the goddamn fucking guns. Come on. Whoa. So, but anyways, yeah, sorry. Yeah, destroyed your ass. Alright, let's move on to the next one. I forgot, oh yeah, I'm a cruiser. I thought I was a That one is next. And it's actually coming right at us, actually. Oh, we missed it. We got one. My god, I hate my mouse. Just for some odd reason, it decides to go, okay, well now. Yeah, dead ahead. Dead ahead. I like when it's dead ahead. Then I can aim at your shit. Oh, you're a sneaky little bastard. Set your ass on fire. Wow. Talk about close range over here. Come on. Thank God. Turn, Max, turn the damn shit. I'm trying to see where everybody else is. Alright. So it's not that bad. Oh, we got one left. We got one left. We got this. Oh. But yeah, it's a beautiful got one hit on this motherfucker. Question is, I'm trying to see how fast he's going. Doesn't seem he's going really fast at all. Seems I'm going faster than him. So I'm gonna make it around this bend faster than him. And it looks like it looks like he stopped. Oh, he turned around. That was I have to say that was pretty stupid of him for him to turn around like that. Yeah, that's over, wova. It is over. That's how we do it. One sets on fire, two destroyed. Yes. And look at all that money. Money. I love when there is money. One more game, guys, and then I will put this down so you guys don't get bored of it. I am going to do a video of Euro Truck Simulator right after this. So as that is uploading, I will be doing that. And then once that gets done uploading to my channel, then I will upload the Euro Truck Simulator. It's been a while since I played, and I really kind of want to get back into it. And it's just because of this game that's been sucking me in. It's been sucking my life dry pretty much. But because it's just how I am, I love these kind of games. I am really hoping that they are really thinking about putting out the game of World of Submarines or something, for you to do submarines like this. That I would say that would be more in depth. Players would have to actually stop, think and strategize. Because getting kind of tying it into technology nowadays, and since we're in this game, we don't know how long it's gonna last. The one thing I want to touch up, and it's anybody that doesn't know it. Everybody probably knows it. You heard of it, but it is true. And after this massive loss of life, I'm gonna say, it changed the boating industry from then on. And we're talking about it. If you guys know, or if you guys read up, or you're a boat enthusiast like I am a little bit, you know that the Titanic back in 1914 was the biggest ship ever built. But what a lot of you guys don't know is that is that obviously it was truly unsinkable. Truly it was, sinkable, but that's what people believed. People believed that it was an unsinkable ship, and the reason why they said that, or the reason why people believed that, was for this reason. And the reason was because that's what the developers told them. They told these people, their guests, on that it was unsinkable. And the reason for that, and there's only one reason, it was because a ship that size was never built before. In history, was never built that far, or that big, and that massive. A lot of people, even somewhat of the developers, somewhat of the welders, somewhat of the guests that was on board that ship, even the people watching it from port, they were saying that there's no way that ship is gonna make it. They said it's too big, it's not gonna drive, it's not gonna float, etc., etc. So what they did, ooh, hello, got your ass, and dude, you're just getting destroyed. Oh, before I hit something. Come on. Destroy your ass. Anyways, so for people to get on that boat and to trust that it's worthy, they say that it was unsinkable. And to make it seem like it was really unsinkable, don't get me wrong, they put a lot of time and they put a lot of, steel in that ship. But what they did not tell the passengers on board was it was only meant to float with four of its front bunkheads pretty much full of water. It was not meant for 5. And once it reached that 5th one, it was over for that ship. It was over. There was no way for you to get that ship back. And people didn't, that's what they didn't tell the public. Was that, oh yeah, well, it could sink. Anything could sink. But the issue is, we'll still make it if we only have 4. We're gonna get a little closer to this ship over here. Alright, let's go. Looks like he's starting to slow down a bit. So that's what people didn't know. And now how it all changed the industry was, after that ship sank and all those souls and those people died, that's when they started to mandate lifeboats. They started to demand more lifeboats on a ship. And if I'm not mistaken, there's supposed to be 2 or 3 times more lifeboats than the maximum of people on board. And that's what changed it. Now, if you are a huge Titanic fan, you're gonna disagree. There's as we all know, there's a lot of theories on why the ship went down like it did and how it did. There is, a lot of theories on it, and you're gone anyways, dude. And that's, so, and a lot of the theories were that, well, not a lot of those, a couple of them was that the ship was cursed. Apparently there's a guy that brought a mummy on board, and the curse was if you remove that mummy from where it's supposed to have been, it would doom everybody around it or anything that's on. And that was the so that was one. Destroy. Got it. So don't hit anybody. Oh, we got fire. I didn't even know we even had a fire. And so that was one. The other one was that the captain was drunk. That was the other one. So it was. There's a lot of theories out there. Like, why didn't the guys in the crow's nest see this? See the iceberg. And I don't know if this is true or not. I could not find it anywhere to prove to me that it was, true, and that was the Titanic was made to hit icebergs head on, but not from the side. So if that is true, a lot of the theories is then why didn't they just hit it head on, knowing that that's what the boat can do and still make it to land? Why don't they just do that instead of turning hard to port? So that was so there's a lot of things. We're gonna continue on this little tidbit in my next video, but until then, guys, if you like this video, please hit that like button. It's just a click away. And if you like to see more of these videos, or if you like to see more of me just doing videos in general, hit that subscribe button, and you will be, of course, turn on your notifications, and you will be notified every time I upload a video. Alright, guys, take care, enjoy your Monday, bye.